All right. Hello, everyone, those at home watching along. I hope everyone is having a lovely, lovely day. How are you doing, AC?
I'm dead. I've had no sleep. It has been a day.
You are
Don't
dead.
even worry about it. The saga of the lost keys shall never be spoken of again.
You are dead, and your Force Ghost is here.
Oh.
You think you'd have a Force Ghost?
Probably. If you're not too attached to yourself, it's not too hard to become a Force ghost.
Hmm.
The only caveat to becoming a Force ghost is the ability to let go. Anakin Skywalker can become a Force ghost. I can do it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like the title suggests, we are going to be watching Rogue One.
We're returning to Cassian Andor, although it's going to be really funny watching, like, knowing all that context and then also thinking in the back of your head going, Diego Luna is like 10 years younger in this. And all of this, he did this like 10 years ago, 10 years before Andor, and has like not theoretically become that man yet, which is really weird. But it's also going to be really cool knowing all of the Cassian backstory that was crafted through the Andor series,
Mm-hmm.
and then seeing how differently that hits.
Yeah, like Andor season 2 literally just ends with him going to, which I'm guessing, I haven't seen the movie Rogue One since it first came out in theaters, but I'm assuming that it just starts with where Andor really picks off with Cassian's character, him going to the place to meet Yivik. I think that was the guy's name.
Tevik.
Kevik, yeah.
And kind of. Tevik. Tevik. But it's like, yeah, that's where they go and where they meet, but also not. You'll see, it starts a bit before that because it's introducing a Jin, obviously. Jin
Yeah.
so.
Sorry, keep yapping. I gotta change.
I've just got cold hands. I'm sitting here being yapping.
I gotta change the image. The image in the back.
You've left it. You've left it as Cassian.
I got it. I changed it to the Rogue One one. The Rogue One one. But it's not wide. It's not wide enough, so it's just like long, which really sucks.
Well.
And the only one I could get on images right now is a WebP file, so now I gotta convert it and download it again, which I'm doing
The
right now.
WebP files are the worst.
I know. Why even put what purpose are WebP files?
They're just good online. They're not really purposeful for anything else. Random question, right? Since you play Galaxy of Heroes and I'm currently looking at my Galaxy of Heroes ships, what's your favorite ship design? Because you can go through Galaxy of Heroes and like look at all the ships.
Ship designs.
So like, what's your favorite ship? Because there's the Raven's Claw, which looks amazing. My personal favorite ship of all time in all of Star Wars is the Ebon Hawk, which is Revan's ship. It's his like freighter ship that he goes on all of his adventures in. Well, it's technically the Knights of the Old Republic ship because Revan loses it and then gets it back.
Maybe I'm just
the Ebon Hawk.
Maybe I'm just like too much of a bounty hunter fanboy, but I really like Bosk's ship.
You like the Houndstooth?
Yeah, the Houndstooth.
I don't know. I think the Houndstooth. I don't like the Houndstooth personally, but
I like
fair.
the Xandu Blood too, Cad Bane's ship.
I mean, that's a good ship. It's unique because it's not like one of the biggest. Actually, to be fair, I have two favorite ships of all time. So my two favorites are the Ebon Hawk and then Anakin's Eta 2 Starfighter. So the Episode 3 Starfighter ship.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's so. If I had to go with like, there's three categories of ships that in Star Wars that you can have like a favorite of. So you have starfighters, freighters, and then like capital ships. So capital ships are like Star Destroyers, Venators, the Mon Cala big ships, the Separatists, like big ships. If I had to go with my favorite, like, one of those, my favorite, like, capital ship, it's 100% going to be a Venator. I just like what the Republic design looks like over the Imperial one. I just think it's a cooler design. And some of it makes more sense to me.
For me, I really dig the Imperial Star Destroyers because they're just so gray. I don't really fuck with the Galactic Republic ones because
That's a
that
shame. Also,
the red
the
line going down the middle just doesn't really sit well with me.
I like it because it just gives it a bit more personality and color,
Yeah.
and they just feel like people live and care for these ships more than the Imperial ones, which feel like these giant like bat. How do I put it? Bastions of like evil, because they're
Mhm.
stoic machines. They feel like more like machines and less like ships. Like
Yeah.
they're just a giant machine that churns out bodies to die. And the Venators feel like they're alive, and they've got, because of those little bits of color, they feel more lived in, and like people who use and live in these ships actually care for the ships.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, yeah, my favorite freighter of all time is the Ebon Hawk, which is Revan's. I like it more than the Millennium Falcon. I'm not gonna lie, I think the design is way cooler.
Let me see. Let me
It's
look
just
up the Ebon Hawk. I haven't seen it in a hot minute. I don't have it in Galaxy Heroes.
that's a shame. Can't remember how you unlock it. I got it so fucking long ago.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. The orange and then the white really goes together. The
Right?
orange paint, yeah.
I I love the color design of it, and the fact that it's similar vibe to the Millennium Falcon, but it's different enough that like if you saw the silhouettes next to each other, you'd be like, yeah, those are different ships.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of the same ship in what they're built for, but they look very distinct and unique to themselves, and they both fit the aesthetic of Star Wars so well that I'm just like, yeah, that's my ship.
I'm just looking through the Google images and you can build it in Starfield. Of course you can.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
build it basically anything in
yeah.
Starfield.
I like
I
I
know.
like that it's almost going for like a Millennium Falcon design, but it kind of stops halfway and just becomes its own thing.
It's more like it took the base like shape of the Falcon and then
Mhm.
was like, okay, we're gonna do our own thing, but this is like the parameter shape you need.
Yeah.
And I really like that design.
Is
I
that
really just like that they went with that.
is that the one Dash Rendar has? Or does he have a different
No, no,
one?
no, no. That's Revan's ship. So that the pilot is for Galaxy of Heroes is it's Karth Onasi, but it has two pilots within the KOTOR games where it's Karth Onasi and then Atten Rand are the two like pilots for the ship.
Yeah. Okay, Dash
But
Rendar has the Outrider. Man, the Outrider looks
yeah,
really weird.
the Outrider is similar. You actually see an Outrider in Rebels. You see a ship that's the same design as the Outrider.
I'm looking at the
And you can,
Outrider right now, and it I don't like the stuff that hangs on the right. Those little two little. It looks like it's just
you know,
like
like how that's where the cockpit is, all the way out to the side there.
it's so weird. Just feel like it's so long. It's just like a hazard. Like I like the smaller ships because like the Millennium Falcon, it's like the perfect size, where you can easily like maneuver through like tight spaces. But I feel like with the Outrider, you just get caught on something, and just like blow up.
Yeah.
Really weird. But one thing I asked AC before we start like the whole watch along is recently Dave Filoni is in like talks to take over Lucasfilms from Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know if it's official. I just heard that he's like being considered. Um and I was wondering how AC felt about Dave Filoni and what he thinks about it.
Um, I don't care as long as they still put out content and people like still push to make more Star Wars content. I'm like, I don't really care who's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't bother me. Who's the fact that what's her name was in charge? Kathleen Kennedy. I never cared. I was like, oh, cool, Star Wars. I don't give a shit about the like drama stuff they put in the background there. I was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Like
never
like
yeah, I never really got the hate for Kathleen Kennedy. I thought it was just like more of like the fandom menace just being finding someone
it
to
still
hate.
feels like that because because it also feels like a lot of the people who hate on it don't quite understand what the job of the producer actually is.
Yeah.
They assume a lot of things that are half correct, but also that aren't correct enough for them to hate her the way that they do, or for the reasons they claim. And so it comes off more sexist than it does like legitimate hatred for like the things she's done. It just feels like they're being sexist because like she's the reason we got Andor in the first place. She funded and fought for Andor, but again, she does the funding. She produces jobs for the most part aren't to like control it. It's to make sure it. They do some quality control stuff, but most of the quality control stuff is to go, okay, are you guys using the budget correctly? They're basically like, they're the guys who organize the budget. They're the guys who organize all the funds. The job of producers to get your money and make sure you don't go over budget. Right?
Yeah.
So their control is kind of like going, okay, you can't do that idea because we can't afford it. So you're going to have to do something else. And they put like limiters. A lot of the stuff there are some suits out there who do, there are some fucking producers who do interfere more and make problems that they really don't need to. And like act like they understand things better than they actually do.
Yeah.
But in the case of Kathleen Kennedy,
she's not like a director.
I think that's what it is. No,
Yeah.
she's not a director. She's not a writer either.
If she was a director or like a writer, I could see like more of the criticism being thrown her way. Like, oh man, you directed like say like the sequel trilogy. Like, oh, you're the reason why it didn't turn out as good as we were hoping. But no, she didn't have as much control as people think she does.
Like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, Rey was an self-insert character from Kathleen Kennedy. And I'm like, I mean, it's possible, but also, I don't think that's true because the original conceit for Rey came from a George Lucas script that he wrote for his version of the sequels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of where the original idea for it came from. And when J.J. Abrams and Irvin Kershner came to write Episode 7, they took those concepts and kind of changed them to be more what they wanted, but they still took elements of that, and that includes the main character being a female character who ended up becoming Rey. Now, the more I've thought about it, the more I've become convinced that part of the problems I have with Rey come down to the fact that she's just not interesting. Like, I don't find her to be compelling, so I have been guilty of like calling her stuff like a Mary Sue, but the more I've thought about it, the more I've been like, the main reason I don't like her is she's just kind of boring. She doesn't have...
Yeah. I think the most interesting she was in Force Awakens when she was scavenging on the planet. And she was basically learning how to survive on her own. And then at the end when she like finds out she's like she's Force sensitive, and then it leads into like the second movie. It doesn't really expand on her character all that much. It's just like, oh, she's no longer like a scavenger. Or
some of the things
or something like that.
Yeah, it's weird because there's bits of it where I'm like, they had a character in the original Legends, right? In Legends, who is similar. Now, Jaina Solo was Leia's daughter, one of her twin children. In Legends, she had twins, which was Jason and Jaina, and then Anakin Solo. She had 3 children in Legends. Now, her 2 sons, Jason and Ben, have basically the same character arc, except that I would say Jason's story is kind of more tragic because he ends up getting killed by his twin sister. They have like his story ends in a giant climactic duel between Jason and Jaina, where Jaina kills Jason. She has to kill her own twin brother. And I'm like, okay, the drama for that is amazing. That's better than what we actually got. Because having that like sibling dynamic where it turns into like an actual problem where she had to kill her own brother is pretty fucking good tragic storytelling. Yeah. And I don't like that they just dropped that. Anyway, we'll do a proper podcast rant. Well, properly rant about all this stuff. For now, let's get into Rogue One.
All right, you heard the green annoying Nautilin dude.
So rude. You guys are so fucking rude. At least one of yous was for some reason.
All right, let me full screen
Let's get
that.
going.
Let me full screen that. Turn that off so we don't lose the channel because Disney.
Disney.
All right, guys. Ready for Rogue One in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1, play. There it goes. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Keep in mind that this isn't one of the originals, so we don't get title crawl. We're just in it.
This is Rogue One, right? Okay.
Yep.
I
This
was
is
like,
Rogue One. I don't know why you're doubting it.
I was like, did I accidentally hit like pick one of the original, like the original movie? And I'm like, oh no, wait, this is.
No, they would have a title crawl if it was.
Wait, hold on.
Why are we holding on?
For some reason, the timer just. I don't know why the timer wasn't going the whole time.
Weird.
Right now we're on 124, guys.
Yeah. See, young soul.
Yeah. Doesn't look as old as when we last saw him in Andor.
Right, wouldn't. This is like 10 years before that. This is closer to Andor season 1 than 2. I think this is actually like 5-ish years after the rise of the Empire.
Ooh, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're saying?
Yeah, this is like 5-ish years after Revenge of the Sith. This part, anyway.
Oh. Wait, he called her Stardust. Is that referencing Project Stardust? Ooh, Death
Other way around.
Troopers.
Project Stardust is referencing her.
Ah, okay.
Death Troopers they were like real world meta. They were designed for this movie. And then they appeared in Rebels and Andor and other shows because they're sick. Did you miss something?
No, I'm just going back so just so we're more online with the timer.
Timer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to start it from the beginning, so
Uh,
plus it's easier for us to just go to the time than having the people watching along with us have to.
that's fair, that's fair.
Oh my god, he's a Jedi.
No, but she did train in the Jedi Temple, and like she did like so the Jedi used to have like an open section of the temple where you could go and do like martial arts and yoga style stuff, and she would go train with the Jedi for that.
That's cool.
The Jedi weren't like super isolated. They let a lot of people just in to do stuff.
I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Whew. Oh, Krennic.
Krennic.
Hmm. Ah, that's where that meme comes from. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
Sarcasm.
Isn't he missing a blue pip on his thing?
Nope.
Hmm.
He has like a really bizarre rank that's just his. But I think also because remember this is before where you saw him in Andor.
Mm-hmm.
This is long before where you saw him in Andor. That's why his rank's so different.
Ah, right. I love that the Death Troopers just like they quote unquote speak in like garbled noise.
Well, it's more that the speaker, if the only other people who can understand them are other troopers because they speak with encoded. Um, they send encoded messages to each other's radios.
Hmm.
Sarcasm. Hmm. Wow. I love being a hero of the Empire.
Yeah, the Empire are the good guys after all.
Wow. You drank the Kool-Aid. Make me sad. Notice how he calls he calls Jin it and it.
Well, I'm just assuming that he doesn't know the if it's a boy or girl.
No, he's met her before.
Oh, okay.
She was small. She was very little, but still.
Fucking stormtrooper doll. Get away from the looking slit, girl. Okay, never mind. They're totally blind. Man, just looking at the Death Troopers in this movie makes me so happy that they added them to Galaxy Heroes because they're so good in that game.
Yeah.
And then later we see like the shore troopers and shit like that. I really hope that they just make new stormtrooper variants so that they can just add them to the game.
Hmm. That would be cool, but unnecessary. Hey, we're definitely watching Rogue One.
Hmm. God, this is so funny. Like the title screen is so like triumphant and happy after watching the end of Andor season 2 and like the beginning of this movie. It's like, oh, that's like a real tonal
Yeah, it's
shift.
more hopeful. It's more hopeful than anything.
Yeah. Alien.
Creepy. I love tentacle face.
I mean, you have tentacles too, just on your head instead of your face.
Yeah, but my tentacles are majestic. His kind of flap around when he snores.
I'm pretty sure there's like a real animal that has like kind of looks like that. What is it? A
Squid.
echidna?
It's a squid.
No, like. I'm trying. Let me look. No, where's it a mole?
Could be a. You could be thinking of a kind of like the naked mole rat.
Look, it's Cassian.
Yes, look. He just came from.
Season 2.
Yep.
There, I just posted it in the chat.
Yeah. That's a mole. Creepy fucking things.
Oh,
See?
yeah. This hit so
See,
much
now we know why he
harder.
knows that
Yeah, this hit so much harder because Luthen
he
died.
just. Luthen just died giving them some of this information.
Yeah.
And now spies everywhere.
Oh,
Oh look, he did the Luthen thing and just shot him.
yeah. I could have sworn when I saw it, the guy was against the wall and like Cassian just shot him in the back.
Nope.
That's how I remember that scene going out. But he still shot him in the back still. Ooh, a statue. Oh, Guerrero's people. I recognize that alien guy.
Ah, I love that dude.
Oh, look, it's the Yeti guy. I remember the Yeti guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, that must be the pilot that the guy mentioned.
Yep. Bodhi Rook.
Well, Bonnie. Ooh. I don't know why, but when I saw that vehicle, the first thought was the Mako from Mass Effect 1.
I mean, fair.
Oh,
Not exactly. Oh look, it's Melchi.
Melchi.
Yeah, you remember Melchi from the last episodes of Andor?
Oh, that's K2.
Yeah. Congratulations, you're being rescued. Please don't resist.
Oh, that dude. Is that the same actor?
Yeah. Yeah. Same guy.
He looks so much different.
It's because he's younger and wearing a hat.
No, that's probably it. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that these were like filmed, like, what do you say, 10 years apart from each other? Oh, see,
Yep.
that guy I remember. That guy looks the same.
Yeah. Well, it's not exactly 10 years. It's a little bit less. Next year would be 10 years. This came out in 2016.
Different Mothma.
Same Mothma.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. She's
Oh,
just,
right.
again, she's
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Such a dumbass.
This is so weird just seeing it right after Andor and getting used to seeing that version of Mon Mothma's character.
Hmm.
So how long is this from Andor season 2?
Uh, about 2 days. 2 days later. What are you talking about, Chris? Like 2 days at max. She just changed her shirt.
Who, Mothma?
Yeah, she just changed her shirt.
Like in the middle of the scene?
No, since Andor
Oh,
season 2, you
okay.
delinquent.
So I'm guessing after the last transmission in Andor season 2, the saw just broke off.
Saul was grumpy at the end of that.
Mr. Organa.
Yeah, see, different actor, original actor, the one who portrayed him every other time you see him.
Mm-hmm. Ever since the prequels.
Yep, and Clone Wars uses his likeness.
Yeah. K2SO.
I love K2. Wow, so friendly.
I mean, it is the smart thing to do. If
Is it?
yeah, if he's that vital to the Death Star plans,
But what if he's a defector who's trying to get out?
I mean, they don't know that, right? uh, never tell me the odds.
Well, he's
Uh,
not telling you the odds; he's telling you the probability.
I like the Cassian ship.
Mm,
I just feel like the wings are a little bit too long.
What for the Ewing?
Yeah. Okay.
Eh, I think it looks cool. Yeah, he did.
Lies, deception.
It's all.
Yeah. I missed it. When did Saul lose his legs?
During the rebellion.
Oh,
It's not a thing that they focus on. He just lost a leg.
the Rhydonium.
Mm. Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, the tentacle monster.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's such a cool reveal.
What about the reveal of the Death Star?
Oh. It's so menacing.
Tis indeed.
Oh, it's Tarkin.
I liked seeing Tarkin in this. I know a lot of people complained, but I thought it was cool.
Dude, when I saw this in theater, I was like, oh, wow, the actor is still alive?
I was like, wow, this effect actually looks pretty good. I know a lot of people complained about it, but the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it really doesn't look as bad as everyone claims.
Yeah,
They're just whining.
it looks really good,
The amount of
actually.
the amount of time I see people complaining about this on the internet makes you feel like the effect's terrible, and then I watch it, I'm like, no, these people are just fucking bitching because they like to bitch and moan.
Man. Tarkin, even though he's animated, he is like so the animation is like really
Menacing.
really good, really good.
I mean, it's mostly motion capture, so it's not even really animation so much as just tracking Tarkin's face on somebody else's body.
The lip sync was really nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, he performed the lines,
Hmm.
so the lips moved correctly. They just tracked it. Like the tech is crazy, dude.
It's funny that that looked way better than what was it? Luke coming in the Mandalorian.
The
That,
first, the
yeah,
first time,
yeah,
this had a bigger budget than that did. Obviously.
yeah. Oh, is that a kyber crystal?
Yep.
Ah, okay. If I remember correctly, the Empire completely mined that one planet in the Clone Wars that follows
Ilum.
that follows the younglings as they like build their
Yeah.
sabers.
Yeah. Ilum. You see it in Jedi Fallen Order.
Is it like completely like mined out, or is there still a lot of kyber left?
No, they mine it out. You see it again in Episode 7. They turn it into Starkiller Base.
Oh right.
They fucking destroy that shit, man.
Yeah, and this is brought over from Andor, season 2.
Yep. Or rather, this was brought over into Andor.
Oh, there's a Jedi temple.
There was a Jedi Temple long ago.
Hmm.
Wow. So rude.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Terrifying.
damn. So it's like Borg Gullet, can he like talk or communicate?
Kind of. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah, look.
I've got the death sentence on 10
On
systems.
12.
Oh, tough. Was he really that important to warrant this?
Yes. He had Death Star plans. They didn't want anyone to find out about the Death Star.
Oh, cheer it.
I love truth.
What's the actor's name? Donnie.
Danny Yen.
Yeah, Donnie Yen.
Donnie
He
Yen.
he plays Ip Man in the Ip Man movies, if I remember.
Yep. He's like he's close to the modern like Jackie Chan slash Bruce Lee type. He was also a blind guy in the John Wick movies.
Yeah, I remember them.
A movie I still haven't seen.
And there's Blaze.
Baze Malbus, yeah.
Oh, was that a Ugnut?
Yep.
Oh, well, that was really smart, just standing right in the open. Aw, Cassian doesn't have his
He
gun.
lost it. He got a different blaster.
That sucks.
He lost his original one.
Ooh, damn.
Brutal in it.
So are they just using like special like explosives or just thermal detonators?
No, those are like super. They're like more potent grenades.
Okay. God, I love seeing that the big Yeti guy.
He's a fun dude to see
Yeah.
around.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yep.
So I'm guessing there's like different like blasters that are just like more powerful than others.
Yep. There's also different kinds of like ammo or like tabana of gases that they use to power the blasters that have different potencies and heats that they can get up to. Plus, blasters can often have settings for how deadly they can be because you can have a stun setting or a deadly setting.
Hmm. Yeah, I know the stun setting. I was just confused how she was able to one-shot them.
Wow, well done. I love ad-libbing Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
I fucking love this. It's so well done. It's like it's shot well, and it just the action just looks so fucking good. And it's got little
Is your foot all
touches of
right?
humor. I love the little touches of humor. Like, is your foot all right?
Yeah.
Proceeds to use a different guy as a fucking blaster shield. Also, you'll notice in this, the stormtrooper doesn't straight up die when he gets shot.
Yeah. I'm so used to seeing that. But I've heard that the stormtrooper armor is meant to like
We've got
take like
a
the
single liter.
what is it?
It's still in the bag.
To take like the force of a blaster shot, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, just one bag left. We've got
Ooh.
like, well, it's more like a bag and a half. Are you at the shops? Could you, if you see brinjals, could you get some?
He just sits on a stormtrooper. Oh fuck.
Okay. Okay, that should be fine. I'll see if I can get some veggies tomorrow then. Okay. Okay. Because the other thing I was thinking is if we do go that side, I can go see my brother there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's fine. I'll call him then.
Oh my god. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm blind. They just put a fucking
Hmm.
bag over his head.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. See you in a bit. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Bro, Chirruta's the fucking best.
Not sure it is.
I would really love like a show with him and Blaze, honestly.
Days.
Yeah.
Doing it. It would be cool to do a show on like the Guardians of the Wills, who are like they're not Jedi, but they are other Force sensitive. They're a different Force sensitive group.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be interesting if we did like a show on a different Force sensitive group outside of the Jedi and see like a new perspective that's not Jedi or Sith.
Yeah. I don't know how
That would be kind of cool.
I don't know how old Donnie Yen is by now, but I'm assuming he did all his own stunts.
I'm pretty sure he still does. He's younger than Jackie Chan, who still does his own stunts.
Yeah.
But Jackie Chan's also completely insane. I love the aliens in this place. It's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's Twi'lek.
Oh, I've seen Felix, Ugnaughts, and all sorts.
Man, the Ugnaughts have such like a variation on designs over the years.
No, they're great. I'm not actually sure if there is an Ugnaught. If I'm completely honest with you. I think it is, but I could be wrong. It's possible, but unlikely. Hmm.
It reminds me of that Force healer back on Yavin.
Oh yeah, I remember that as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
Hmm.
Ah. Oof.
Oh, it's Bodhi. He doesn't look too good.
No, he wouldn't. His mind run through a sieve. Close. Close, Chewie. Chewie, close the door properly. Go on. Good boy. Okay. Good lie down. Chewie. Good boy. He's being a good dog. And here we
Yay.
go. Jetta's about to go boom. Bada boomba. Down. Just lie down. Oh, this scene's so good. Down. Just lie down. Uh, Mads Mikkelsen's such a good actor, man.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Saboteur, saboteur.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a eclipse.
Yep.
It's nice that they explained the whole fire the torpedo down the chute to destroy the Death Star thing in the first movie.
Yeah. Oh, what it gave them why it's. I like that they made it a sabotage thing as opposed to like a design flaw. It was like an intentional problem.
Yeah.
It just made it feel more like there were people working against it.
Yeah, expanding on that one little part in the story and making it such like a basically making a whole movie around it is like really really great.
Mm.
Oh.
Uh, the horizon's approaching rapidly.
Oh. God. I Do we have any more cool fight scenes with Chirrut? I don't remember outside that one scene in
There's a
the
few.
Okay.
There's still to come.
Hmm. Crazy that his definitive end is in this movie.
Yep. I'm glad they did that though and gave him an actual definitive end.
Yeah. He's in so much shit and just have him killed off in this.
But he does die in a epic way.
Yeah. So we know now that the Death Star can basically modify the power of the beam so it's not always a planet destroyer.
Yep. It could be a city buster, it can be several different things. Mm.
Damn, what a baller way to go out though.
Mm. True, true.
Yeah. I have my reservations about Saw Gerrera, but still a cool ass
I mean,
character.
that's true. He's not supposed to be a great hero. He's supposed to be a rebel, a revolutionary, a lunatic.
Ooh, damn, that was close.
And that was awesome.
So you can just go to hyperspace whenever. You don't have to be in like in
As long as
space.
you, yeah, you don't have to be in space, but you do have to have a direction.
Yeah. Oh, Tarkin. It's crazy how like during that whole thing I was just thinking about how tall Moff Tarkin is compared to everyone else.
Uh, yeah, Taco was always tall.
I thought it was Blaze.
Yeah, it's Baze. It's always been Baze. Even if you look in Galaxy of Heroes, it's spelled Baze. Baze.
Hmm. I think Blaze Malbus is just a cooler name instead of Baze.
Nah, Blaze is too. It's it's too much like my 16-year-old named this because he thought it was cool. Baze sounds like an actual name. Oh no. Jerry, you want to go outside?
Uh, damn. She should have got the
Oh
hologram.
no. But like the planet was blowing up. They didn't have time to save it. Everything was disintegrating. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I like that Krennic just takes the Death Troopers wherever he goes.
He just exploits that he's important.
I wonder if there's like any stronger versus versions of the troopers out there.
I tried to do this earlier in the day because it took forever to get started because delayed. I tried to start all. This is Rogue One. We're halfway. We should be done in about an hour. I tried to start early enough so when we got home, we'd be finished. That's really cute.
There it
That's
is.
like the cutest thing. Ooh. Don't you love seeing
Oh,
like bases and shit?
fuck.
Do you think the crash is brutal enough?
Ooh.
That was pretty brutal, right?
Mm. Yep, that chip's fucked.
Yep, pretty fucked. Interesting. There's some assassination shenanigans going on. Hmm?
Mm. Is it really smart taking Bodhi? I don't think he's got combat experience.
Yeah, but Bodhi does know where everything is.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather.
He just needs a guide.
I take Baze.
Yeah, but Baze doesn't know the terrain. Cassian took him just because he knows the terrain. Ooh, you're not helping.
Hmm.
Kato, you're not helping. You're just saying things.
He's trying to do the thing he should have done with Dedra back on Gorman. I wonder if the reason why he's going straight for the kill right now is because if he went straight for the kill with Dedra, maybe the Gorman massacre wouldn't have happened. Maybe
Maybe.
he just doesn't want something like that to happen again.
That's probably what it is.
I mean, with the added context, it makes it's just like so much more stuff to consider now.
Obviously.
Man, I really need a Baze and Chirrut show. They
Are you
already have
sure you do?
yes, they already have like so much charisma with each other.
True that.
Plus, it'd give us more opportunities for like uh really cool action scenes, like the first scene with Chirrut.
Yeah, that's true. It would be cool to have more of those.
I get the feeling Krennic's just gonna execute them.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Ooh, it's scary, hey? Aim, come on.
Ah, doesn't have a clear shot now.
Nope. Aim's a bit thrown off.
If anything, he should shoot Krennic, honestly.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know
Hmm.
why he didn't want to kill. Pretty brutal, that.
Should have been the Wilhelm scream, honestly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What, you can't contact them now?
Yeah.
Oh, they just put their phone on silent then, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. She calls for her father.
Ooh. God, I love the Imperial gunners that have those helmets. They're so
Yeah,
cool.
no, me too. They really are.
It's like, what use do those helmets have? Do they like have like UIs in the helmets, or they just look
Yeah,
that way
yeah.
because
Most of
they
them do
just look
actually
cool?
have heads-up displays and so on.
Ooh, is that like a gun in his staff?
Yeah. No, 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 no. It's like it's not in his staff. It's a separate like gun, I suppose. It's a
Damn.
separate thing.
I'm surprised he doesn't have that as an ability in Galaxy Heroes.
Mm, I'm not too surprised.
Damn. God, that's such a cool gun.
Right?
I find it so crazy that we've never seen a gun like the one Malbus has.
Yep.
So unique.
No, for sure.
It feels like something like in Battlefront 2, like the heavies would have.
Makes sense. Hmm? No. God, man, give them something. Ooh. Yep. Of course he did. He has a point. He did disobey them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, it hits so much harder. Oh, it hits so much harder.
Yep. Yeah, good question.
Malvis. I feel like Cassian was totally in the right. I mean, if they didn't know the things that they knew about Jin's dad, he was
No,
still
of course.
he was still a threat. Were we on Mustafar?
Yes. That's Vader's palace.
Yeah. I see lava planet. I just immediately think of Mustafar. Who the fuck is this dude?
That's Vader's personal attendant.
Huh.
He does have those,
I know, but I've never seen him. Also, why were the royal guards there?
Because Vader and Palpatine technically have same similar, like Vader has a rank below the Emperor, but like he's basically above literally everyone else. The only person above Vader is the Emperor.
Well, I know that, but I was like, would Vader
So he gets the
really
same.
would Vader
He
really
doesn't.
need the royal guards there?
Would Palpatine?
I mean, for Palpatine, he's like they don't know, like he's like he's more
The
powerful
guards
than they.
do. The guards know. The guards are allowed to know. The guards fucking know about Vader. Neither of them need
Ah,
guards.
the red lenses. Oh.
Eh. It's actually the lens that reflects it. They aren't red lenses. They're just reflecting the light, the ambient light around him. Hmm.
The voice doesn't hit as hard. It still hits hard, but not as hard as the original movies or in Obi-Wan.
That's because this was old man James Earl Jones, but it was James Earl Jones. It wasn't the AI.
Yeah, I know. I can just hear
He was just
the
old.
age.
You can hear the age.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like if you looked at him when he voiced Mufasa in the original Lion King and then how he voiced in the remake.
Yep.
Operations director.
That line still hits pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, is that the same lady from season 2?
Yep.
Hmm. Nah, Radis.
I love Radis. Mm.
That is true, but they
Wow.
all saw it.
Wow. Defectors aren't a thing. Imperial senators. Twats. Yes.
Rebellions are built on hope. Ooh.
Uh-huh. She said the line. What do you mean there is no hope? Fucking pussies.
I know.
Rebellion is. You haven't even done shit yet. Wow.
Either fight or die. At this point, how strong is the Rebel Alliance? Like percentage
Not that.
wise?
Pretty weak.
So like 30? Ooh, I heard General Syndulla.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Keep
30%?
an eye
40?
out for the. Keep an eye out for the ghost. Maybe even less. The
Ooh.
ghost is in this movie, which is always fun. Indistinct conversation.
I recognize that alien. The alien's a troop in Galaxy
Yep.
Heroes.
Pow. And yes. How many do you need?
Mm-hmm. God, it hits so much harder. Oh my god. Oh, Andor is like the perfect show.
Mhm. I do love that.
I like that Bodhi didn't really lose his mind all that much.
No, but it was like it was a temporary thing. Like he was stressed, but he's still there for the rebellion. Cassian said I had to.
And they say droids aren't sentient.
Uh, Cassian said he had to, so I don't think they are. Chris, I'm sorry. They are idiots, though. Unfortunately.
Moby, AC is just being robophobic.
Robophobic.
Yes.
Robophobic. You say that. You just heard the droids are idiots. Rogue.
Rogue One.
Well, there is now. I could quote this movie too much. It's disappointing, honestly. This is still one of
Also,
the best.
what are the rebels in those towers for? What do they do?
They basically scan incoming ships.
Oh, Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Leia. Ooh, I heard Antilles. Wedge. Was that
No, it's
was
not Wedge
that
Antilles.
Oh, it's not? Oh. Was that
Different Antilles.
was that Bale's last line before he got killed on Alderaan by the Death Star?
Yep.
Hmm.
He goes back to Alderaan.
K2. I love him so much, man. Uh Oh, is it like a space elevator?
Something like that, yeah. Well, that thing was a space shield.
Oh, so you can't land on the planet without
Yeah, and
being
it's also
okay.
defect. Yeah,
That's smart. Why don't a lot of planets have something like that?
there are a lot of planets that have that.
Hmm. Most impressive.
Mhm.
Hmm. Oh, there's that guy.
Mm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this a map in Battlefront 2?
Yes. I don't think he's wrong.
Or we die. No. Fight or
Mm.
die. And you nameless grunts are all gonna die.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
Might as well just dress them all in red shirts.
They're not gonna. They'll take enemies with them though.
Bum. Da-da-dun dun dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
da-da-dun dun
dun, dun,
dun.
dun.
Dum. Da-da-dun dun 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 dun. Dun. Da-da-dun dun 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 dun. God, the fucking music is just so so iconic. The old Millennium Falcon trick.
Yep. Like casual.
Man, that armor looks really good on Jin.
It really does.
God, I love seeing the rebels do guerrilla tactics. It's so cool.
It's so. It is. It's always awesome. Didn't get finished the line.
Bro, he literally said he has a bad feeling. He's sentient. Man, Krennic has such a cool ship. That's a ship in Galaxy of Heroes, right?
Yeah.
I really love those black droids with the elongated head. I wonder if those are just like used as protocol droids like C-3PO. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to something said in the old ones, the old
It is.
movies.
It's something that they reference. It's a callback to episode 4. Call forward? Yeah, they say you hear a line about that in episode 4 when Obi-Wan goes to break the like tractor beam.
Ooh. Damn, I think I saw the stormtrooper helmet break a little bit. It reminds me of the one scene in Mandalorian when Boba Fett comes back and then he just like, oh, he just like completely fight. He just like wrecks the stormtroopers with his Tuscan stick.
Yep.
Oh boy,
Wow. That's not bleak at all.
do it. Ooh, oh,
Why the garrison? I love that line.
I love that the venom that he speaks with his lines when he gets really angry.
Like he actually sounds genuinely angry. I love
Yeah.
that. Such a good. I love Ben Mendelsohn. He's such a good actor.
Ooh. This was the first movie that had the stormtroopers, right?
Yeah,
They, God,
they came from this.
they have such a cool design. I love them.
No, they really do. Mm. Nah, I love Radis.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: in episode 8, the ship that they're on is called the Radis in honor of
Yeah.
Radis. I love it.
I wonder if my love for the color orange came from the old Star Wars movies with
Maybe.
the pilot uniforms. C3PO. Is he just there for just that one little scene?
Yeah.
Ooh, bazookas. That's smart. Spread the numbers thin so it's easier.
Yeah. And also send them on wild goose chases all over the place.
Oh, AT-ATs.
Yes. I don't know why you'd call them that. They're AT-ATs. Also, those aren't actually AT-ATs. Those are AT-CTs.
What's are they like upgraded
No,
AT-ATs?
so attack transport. Those are cargo. Those are cargo carriers, not attack transports. They're not all-terrain attack transports. They're
Oh fuck.
all-terrain cargo transports. They're a different thing. And also, don't you love that shot of them just appear? Also,
Yeah,
if
I
you keep an
know.
eye out, you'll notice the fucking ghost appears there. You know, Harrison Doula's ship.
Red leader standing by. Red October standing by. Simply Red
What the fuck
standing
are you
by.
saying that for? Blue leader, green leader, gold leader. Here we go. Oh, also, this guy was referenced in the last episode of Andor, as he would shoot them down. This guy. Whee!
Also, the reason I was saying that is because it's a reference to ooh,
Blue
damn.
Harvest.
Yeah.
I know, I got the reference. Oh,
It's such a funny
stupid.
moment.
It's such a stupid moment.
You just see the giant fucking submarine in space.
Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It means you're screwed.
And that's when they knew that they weren't coming back.
Nah, they still have hope for now.
Plus, he's statistically a better shot.
This statistically a better shot. You know, he's a droid. He can do whatever. Pew pew.
Okay, yeah, they don't look like AT-ATs. Yeah.
No, they're ATCTs, so they're all-terrain cargo transports, not all-terrain attack transports. Two very different things. Of course.
Oh. Well. Oh god, that's so scary.
I love the sound effects of it going. "Ooh,"
Yeah.
and then the X-wings. They got air support. Gotta love when they get some air support. And it's like fucking go, dude. Stop
Yeah.
sitting around.
Honestly, I think Radis is better than Akbar, in my
Why?
opinion.
You prefer his design, or do you just think he's
I don't remember Akbar doing anything significant outside of the "It's a Trap." But then again, I haven't seen like the old
he
movies in a
led the
while.
attack on Endor? He was just the one in charge of that attack on Endor, man.
He's just monkey noises.
I love it.
It doesn't bring you out of it either. Ooh. Oh, fuck, that's badass.
Right?
See, I really wanted that kind of action in the new movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
The rebels, they went over there. Damn.
Oh. Ooh. And those are bombers, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah. Reinforcements. That shield is not going anywhere.
Yeah. There has to be a generator somewhere. Man, I some of these shots from the cockpit, like showing their faces, just look like the original movies.
They are. They are just straight up outtakes from the original movies.
They're what?
They're just outtakes
Oh,
from the
they
original
are.
movies.
They are.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. They just spliced in straight up footage from those movies.
That's so cool.
Just like alternate takes or takes that weren't used in the original film. They just used those for this to keep so they could have like original actors appear as they were in episode 4.
Oh, that's so cool. Black saber.
Black saber. I think it's. I can't remember what that refers to. Black saber had a reference to was a reference to something, but
Dark saber.
yeah, I think so. It's like a reference to Mandalorian before Mandalorian was a thing. Get cover.
Great. It's like playing a claw machine game.
I mean, pretty much.
Shit.
That's never good.
No, K2! No! Fuck.
Ooh.
Fuck, I'm so sad now because K2 died. Interceptors?
No, they're like ground troop. They're more like troop drops. They're the equivalent of like U-wings.
Ah. No! That was Gold Leader, right?
That was Blue Leader.
Blue Leader, okay.
Only Blue Squadron got onto Scarif. Like only Blue Squadron got under the shield on Scarif.
No! Not the monkey!
Oh, I love the fucking music in this section.
Yeah, so suspenseful, man.
It's so good. I've listened to this track so many times. It's one of my favorites.
No! Ooh. Fuck. Oh, damn it. It looks like a hard drive. Or actually,
It
not.
basically
Or
is.
like a
It's
CD
probably
drive.
A lot. I mean, it's enough. It's all the schematics of the entire Death Star, which is basically a planet-sized construction project. So you'd imagine there'd be billions of schematics for billions of different little things,
Yeah.
which is why they need droids and computers to go through it. Oh, I love the scene. It's so good. Force in the forces with me.
I'm one with the
Ooh,
force.
come
The force
on!
is with me. Force, the force is with me. Oh! Oh, fuck, his back. Oh. Oh, shit. No! Cheer it!
Bruh.
Fuck. It hurts so much.
Come on, press the attack.
See, stuff like that with Baze and Chirrut just makes me want a show
You want
with
Guardians
them.
of the Wills?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guardians of the Wills. Be a good show. I love this. Also, Hammerhead
Oh.
Corvettes first appeared in The Old Republic. Oh.
Shit.
He's very dead. I have no idea why he threw that in there, though. Ah, badass.
She's like cocking the gun. Oh, it's so.
He's low. He's. Yeah.
So it's like it's a machine gun, but it's also like a
It
shotgun
has.
or,
It
or
has.
something.
No, it has. So what he does with the like cocking it is more moving. Did you see that pack on his back is like the gas for it or the
Hmm.
ammunition basically. So he just like moves it through. From what I understand of how that thing works,
Yeah.
and he can like change the modes of how it fires from like single shot to rapid fire.
Oh, I see why it's a hammerhead. That's so
I love it.
cool.
I love it so much.
Is it just like meant for like bashing?
No, it just looked like that, but like,
Oh my god, no way.
no, it's if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be like a tug, so they'd use it to tug in those big ships to land properly.
Hmm. Fuck. Bro, this movie's so good.
It really is, and it's tense as hell. It's not a spy thriller. What this is a fucking war movie, dude.
Every time there's like a little bit of a lull in the action, it just brings you immediately back in.
Yeah,
It's like a roller coaster.
I guess.
Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Brutal, isn't it?
I know. Mm. The reason I say it's a roller coaster is like as like a regular roller coaster, you get like the little lulls where you're just going straight, and then you get like the
Oh yeah.
loops and then like the dips. And I mean it in like the best way. This movie is just like a straight roller coaster. It's so fucking awesome.
Yeah. I love how he's like, I don't know who you are. Stupid questions. Yes.
Hmm.
Rude, isn't he? Isn't she?
Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll destroy the shield. A fucking
Yeah, no,
star
I agree.
a star destroyer falling on it. Were those Mon Calamari all like practical?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
all costumes.
so good. Oh god. Dude, Tarkin is fucking crazy. Destroying
Nice.
Yeah, destroying all the information that the Empire has just to take them out.
Well, it's one data center. He's got more. The Empire's got more. That's why he doesn't care.
Yep, Krennic, eventually the boot comes for you too.
Yeah, it goes through his face and chest, and he gets turned into atoms.
Hmm. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh,
Damn.
damn. Oh, this is where Radis dies, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
you don't see his death, but like, he definitely is
Yeah.
dead after this.
Ah, fuck. At least they died instantly.
Yeah, but they did die watching their death come towards them,
Hmm.
which is just almost just as fucked up.
Oh, why does it choose now to malfunction?
I don't think it malfunctioned. I don't think what happened was a malfunction.
Oh god, this scene.
You see why I don't think that was a malfunction?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Data's holding the door shut.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
launch, come on. And just in time, they made it. Come on. Cheese it! Cheese it, Leia!
Bum 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 bum
Bum,
bum.
bum, bum, bum. Come on. You'll make it, Leia. You can escape. Good choices.
I'm not looking forward to seeing really bad deep fake Leia face. No,
It's
it's
not
not that
even
bad.
bad.
It's not that bad.
It's really not bad at all. It's a little bit uncanny, but it's not as bad as people claim. It's like
Oh wow, that's it. Oh, that
now
that
if you want to
abrupt.
see what happens next, you have to go watch episode 4,
Yeah.
which I'm not gonna do because I got shit to do. Okay, thanks, bye. No, I'm kidding. Hold
Shut
on, do you want to
up,
go? I gotta go get dinner, man. I'm starving.
bro. That's such a good movie.
It's such a good movie. It's such a good time, dude.
What? I don't remember. What was the reception for this movie when it came out? Was it
Mostly
like
positive. It was more positive than Last Jedi. Last Jedi was like derisive and people had issues with it.
Mhm.
For Last Jedi, this was pretty. People were pretty happy with this.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put up this tier list now for everyone to see.
You said that we were gonna do the tier
Yeah,
list, remember?
yeah. I completely forgot about the fucking tier list. I'm not gonna lie. I might actually ask to put it off till next week when I've recovered.
Yeah. Okay.
Just due to I'm exhausted, man.
God, that was
If you
such a
don't mind, plus we can
yeah.
dedicate the whole thing so we can discuss everything properly.
Mhm.
Like have a full podcasting where we can discuss every single show that we've seen properly, and I can argue why the only one on that list that I haven't seen
Mhm.
is probably the Young Jedi Adventures, and then
Yeah. I'll
I've
go
seen
ahead
everything
and
else.
right now I'll just make a tier that we then just name it haven't
It's I
seen.
haven't seen. It's haven't seen. So you can't put it as F tier. It's just straight up we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So we can't tier list shit we haven't seen. I've seen everything else,
I
and
haven't
people are going to
seen
be
that.
It's going to be funny. I might actually enrage people with some of my. I have seen that.
Didn't they make a
I've seen.
they've made two visions, right? 1 and 2?
Yeah, I've made 2 seasons of Visions. Yeah,
This only has the 2. I don't
I think it counts for both.
I haven't seen the
So
second
it's just
one, but
Visions in general.
I have seen the
You have
first
seen.
one.
I mean, you've got a week. You can watch season 2 in the week. It's got Lindy's. Is Owl's song in season 1 or 2? So if you watch season 2, the last one that's called Owl's Song was animated by a South African animation studio.
Okay.
So I highly recommend it because it is very, very good, but it's also extremely African. Like, as someone who lives in Africa, the whole like vibe and way they approach stuff is very, very African, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
And then they've also got Aardman, so they've got an episode that was made by the guys who did Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. Okay, where's Rogue One? Rogue One. I S tier.
Yeah, you know what? I might also put up my. You know what we need to try and do is do a thing where we can both share both our screens to the stream, so we can both do two separate lists. So like your tier list and my tier list,
Well, I can
which I
just
suspect.
so I can
Because like
what I can do is I can just make two separate two of
I think
each
that's. I mean,
two of the
you
two
can
of
if
each
you want.
tier. So like two S's, but mine and yours, two A's, mine and yours, and each one.
Yeah, we could do that. Because I have a few things that will be. Although I don't know if you can double up placing things. That's the problem. It's like, is even if you have the S tier stuff, right? You can't double place a thing if you've already placed it. You can't place in 2 rows.
Oh, that's true.
That's why I'm like, we're gonna have to figure out a way to do it. I wouldn't put Kenobi at F tier. Anyway, I'm gonna call it and be like, I'm a head off because I need to recover my ability to think in a straight line and have a cup of coffee and have dinner. So I'm gonna cheese it for now. Thank you guys for watching us.
Before
us
wait, before you leave,
okay.
what review? What do you say about Rogue One?
Okay. So what would I review this Rogue One and Andor like as a pair? Because I would say they're a pair. They're a watching pair. You kind of watch them leading into each other. I'd say these are probably some of my favorite pieces of Star Wars media. But so controversial take. I like. This is gonna piss off someone in the Star Wars community, which I think is hilarious. But I like both Andor and Rogue One more than I like Empire. In fact, Empire's not even S tier for me.
Empire Strikes Back?
Yep. The one that like
Ooh.
90%, it's an A tier, but it doesn't make S tier, and it's gonna piss off some people with the stuff I will put in S tier.
Okay, is that because would you say that before Andor came out?
Yeah, I'd say that before Andor came out.
Okay,
But, like-
that's interesting.
Empire has never been my favorite, ever. Like, I get it, it's cool, it's got a really iconic moment, but the story is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't enjoy it as much as everyone else seems to, or seems to think I should.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I
So I'm
didn't.
like,
I wouldn't expect to. That caught me off guard a little bit hearing that.
I just don't enjoy it the same as I enjoy other things. I actually enjoy Return of the Jedi more than I enjoy Empire. Like, a lot more.
Okay.
And of the original trilogy, the one I've watched the most is probably Return of the Jedi.
Hmm. Okay. I'm sure you'll be able to get into it more when we do the
Yeah,
tier
no,
list
I'll
on the
describe
podcast.
exactly why when we do the podcast actually tier listing things, I'll explain exactly why I like things over other things.
Yeah.
But
I would give
there's a tease of the chaos that's coming.
I would give Rogue One and Andor a high 9. I don't think it's a 10 because 10 is like absolutely perfect, but
Yeah,
definitely a
but
high 9.
nothing has a 10. Nothing. See, Star Wars is my all-time favorite franchise, and nothing in it gets a 10 from me.
Yeah.
The highest is like a 9.5. There are no 10s because I'm like,
Yeah, I would definitely give Andor and Rogue One a 9.5. It's just,
and some things
yeah,
that like,
so good. So good.
yeah,
But yeah,
no, it's amazing.
thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah,
Amazing movie, amazing movie. I am looking forward to seeing Mandalorian now with AC.
yeah,
Watching that back. That's gonna be fun. But that's for next week.
yeah. Well,
Ace,
we're gonna do. We're only doing Mandalorian after we've done the tier list. We're gonna do a full tier list, and then we're gonna watch Mando.
Mhm.
Just for, I'm gonna double check because I think the first episode is a longer episode than usual, so we might just do the first episode for that first thing. So we might do tier list in one episode,
Okay.
and then after that we'll see how we go. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. This has been an excellent use of our time.
Yeah.
And Chris,
So
I do
good.
recommend watching Visions in this week off. Maybe even watching it now because it is spectacular. Anyway, I will see you guys. Yeah, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd say for a start, if we're also adding the tier list, I'd say we do just the first episode and the tier list. After
Alright.
that, we can do maybe 2 episodes, but just to start with just the one episode in the tier list.
Yeah.
Because
the
then we can go
Yeah, next
mad on the
episode's
tier
33. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Anyway.
Thank you guys, and bye, AC. He has to go eat.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers, Chris. Enjoy the rest of your evening, dude.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. Much love. Bye, guys. See you next time.